Did you know Marilyn Monroe was a redhead first? It's hard to imagine the glamorous icon we all know today without her signature blonde locks. Before stepping into the limelight, Marilyn, who dazzled audiences in classic films, sported beautiful red hair. This transformation didn't happen by accident. It was a carefully crafted decision influenced by the beauty experts and stylists who helped shape her image. They believed that platinum blonde would enhance her screen presence, making her even more captivating to audiences. As she adopted this new look, it became a defining characteristic of her persona, solidifying her status as a Hollywood legend. Monroe's change in hair color reflects a larger theme in the entertainment industry, where appearance often plays a critical role in an actor's success. Even today, her iconic blonde image continues to inspire countless artists and fans around the world. Isn't it fascinating how a simple change in hair color can have such a profound impact on a celebrity's career? Ever thought about why sloths move so slowly? The three-toed sloth is famous for its extreme sluggishness, snoozing up to 22 hours a day. Imagine spending most of your time asleep and only climbing down from trees once a week just to relieve yourself. This unique lifestyle isn't a lazy choice. It's a clever evolutionary strategy. By moving at a snail's pace, the sloth can avoid drawing attention from predators like jaguars and eagles. Their greenish fur, often home to algae, helps them blend into the trees, making them less visible. While other animals scurry about, sloths take their time, munching on leaves and cherishing the slow life. They have a specialized diet that consists mostly of tough, nutrient-poor leaves, which encourages their laid-back vibe. So the next time someone calls you slow, just remember that sometimes taking it easy has its perks. Here's something incredible about the placebo effect. It's a fascinating phenomenon where people's health improves just because they believe a treatment will work, even if that treatment is essentially a sugar pill with no real healing properties. This means that the power of our mind plays a huge role in our health. In studies, individuals who received a placebo often reported pain relief and improved symptoms, sometimes even matching the effects of actual medications. How does this happen? Well, when someone expects to feel better, their brain may trigger the release of natural chemicals, like endorphins, that reduce pain or create a sense of well-being. This shows that our beliefs can significantly influence our bodies. The placebo effect sparks new discussions in medicine about the importance of mental health and the mind-body connection. Isn't it amazing how powerful our thoughts can be? Did you know that sloths are living camouflage? These adorable creatures are incredibly slow, moving at a pace of just 0.03 miles per hour. This leisurely lifestyle allows green algae to grow on their fur, creating a unique twist in nature. The algae not only gives sloths a fuzzy green coat, but also helps them blend seamlessly into the trees of their rainforest homes. This natural camouflage is a clever defense mechanism, making it difficult for predators like eagles and jaguars to spot them from above or below. Interestingly, sloths don't mind this algae. After all, it serves as excellent protection. This relationship demonstrates the amazing ways animals adapt to their environments. So next time you see a sloth hanging out in a tree, remember that its slow lifestyle and green friends contribute to its survival in the wild. Isn't nature fascinating? Prepare to be amazed by Amazon's isolated tribes. Hidden deep within the lush, green expanse of the Amazon rainforest are some of the world's last truly isolated tribes. These communities, such as the Yanomami and the Karubo, live in harmony with nature, relying on age-old traditions and skills for survival. They typically avoid contact with outsiders, which helps preserve their rich cultures and unique ways of life. Their knowledge of the rainforest is extensive. They can identify hundreds of plants, animals, and natural resources that are vital not just for food, but also for medicine. Many tribes have fascinating social structures, intricate beliefs, and languages that remain largely unknown to the outside world. However, this isolation is threatened due to deforestation and encroachment by outsiders, putting their very existence at risk. Understanding and respecting these tribes is crucial not only for their survival, but also for protecting the vast biodiversity of the rainforest. How can we ensure these incredible cultures continue to thrive? This might surprise you. Space has a graveyard. When satellites finish their missions, they don't just disappear. Instead, they are carefully moved to what are known as graveyard orbits or guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. NASA estimates that there are over 8,000 inactive satellites and other debris floating around in space. Graveyard orbits are specially designated areas, usually far from operational satellites, where defunct spacecraft are sent to avoid collision risks. Meanwhile, some objects are directed to burn up in the atmosphere, which minimizes the amount of debris that could affect active satellites. This careful management is crucial because space debris can pose serious threats to operational spacecraft and even the International Space Station. So the next time you think about satellites, remember that there's a whole hidden world managing their end of life gracefully. This might surprise you. Utilities are cheap in Russia. In a country recognized for its stunning geography and vibrant culture, many newcomers find that the cost of living can be unexpectedly low. Take essential utilities, for instance. The average monthly expense for essentials like electricity, water, and heating is around $52. This figure is remarkably low when compared to the costs in numerous other nations. Beyond utilities, public transportation in urban areas is both efficient and easy on the wallet. A student subway pass can be as cheap as $6 each month, making it a breeze for students to navigate the city without overspending. Even regular commuters benefit, as a typical monthly subway ticket hovers around $34, presenting an economical option for those who rely on public transit daily. Such affordable rates not only enhance the daily lives of residents, but also free up their budgets for leisure activities and culinary delights. For anyone considering life in Russia, be it students, professionals, or curious travelers, these prices highlight the remarkable accessibility of daily living in this captivating nation. This might surprise you. Bob Marley changed music forever. Bob Marley is a name that resonates powerfully within the music industry and beyond. Originating from Jamaica, Marley revolutionized reggae music, taking it from the vibrancy of local clubs and coastal beaches and turning it into a global phenomenon. His infectious rhythms, profound lyrics, and signature voice captivated audiences everywhere, showcasing a musical style that celebrated love, life, and the plight of the oppressed. Yet Marley's impact extended far beyond the world of entertainment. He emerged as a formidable advocate for social justice. As a devoted supporter of the Rastafarian movement, Marley used his music to champion causes such as peace, unity, and equality, boldly addressing issues of inequality that plague society. Anthems like One Love and Get Up, Stand Up have evolved into timeless messages of hope, igniting passions and encouraging countless individuals to stand up for their rights. Even after his untimely death in 1981, Marley's legacy endures as a potent reminder of music's ability to inspire change and foster connection among diverse communities around the world. Check out the fun Hadouken-in photography trend. This might surprise you. Hadouken-in is a quirky Japanese photography movement that takes its inspiration from the popular video game Street Fighter. The name comes from the Hadouken move, where characters launch an energy blast towards their opponents. In this trend, participants capture playful poses as if they're being hit by this imaginary blast, resulting in hilarious and creative photos. Social media has propelled the Hadouken-in trend to fame, with people of all ages getting involved. Whether it's friends striking poses on the street, families getting in on the laughter, or even pets posing dramatically, the images spark joy and spontaneity. The charm lies in the combination of humor and artistry, allowing individuals to express themselves while having a blast. Plus, it encourages creativity as each photo captures a unique spin on the idea. So, if you're looking for a fun way to spice up your Instagram feed, why not try out your own Hadouken-in shot? Believe it or not, jesters were savvy court advisors. In medieval courts, these clever figures, also known as jesters, played a crucial role far beyond entertainment. While they made people laugh with their jokes and antics, they also had the unique ability to speak freely to kings and queens without facing punishment. This protection allowed them to weave insightful critiques into their performances, addressing the monarch's decisions and the public's mood, all under the guise of humor. By using storytelling and satire, jesters skillfully conveyed uncomfortable truths that others feared to voice. Imagine a courtier cracking jokes while subtly pointing out flaws in royal policies. Their insights were invaluable, making them essential figures in political and social discussions of the time. So next time you think of a fool, remember that jesters were much more than that. They were the king's trusted mirrors. Believe it or not, Magdeburg has the longest aqueduct. Spanning an impressive 918 meters, this incredible structure is the most extensive navigable aqueduct in the world. The Magdeburg Water Bridge, as it's officially called, connects two significant rivers, the Elbe and the Havel. This architectural marvel was completed in 2003, allowing vessels to sail seamlessly across it, which means they no longer need to make a lengthy detour around the rivers. Imagine boats gliding through the air above land, thanks to this innovative construction. The bridge not only showcases human ingenuity, but also boosts local tourism and the economy. Visitors flock to Magdeburg to experience this unique engineering feat, marveling at its towering structure as it spans over land. The bridge's design incorporates beautiful views and attracts boaters and pedestrians alike, creating a lively atmosphere. Hence, it's not just a waterway, it's a symbol of modern engineering and collaboration, bridging the gap between two bodies of water while inviting everyone to explore its wonders. Prepare to be amazed by the muntjac deer's chromosomes. This unique deer, native to the forests of India, stands out not just for its beauty, but also for its peculiar genetic makeup. Unlike most mammals, which typically have a standard chromosome count, the muntjac deer has an abnormal number that baffles scientists. They carry around 7 pairs of chromosomes, a sharp contrast to the usual number, which can go up to 23 pairs in many species. This unusual chromosome count may influence various aspects of their biology and evolution, potentially affecting their adaptability to the environment. Researchers are eager to uncover how this difference impacts their survival and behavior. By studying these fascinating creatures, scientists hope to gain insights into genetic diversity and animal adaptation. Isn't it incredible how something as tiny as chromosomes can shape an entire species? Ever thought about Earth's population explosion? As of today, our planet is home to about 8 billion people, a staggering number that reflects not just growth, but also the dynamic history of human civilization. To put this into perspective, throughout all of history, it's estimated that around 107 billion humans have lived on Earth. That's right, there have been more people who have walked the Earth than currently inhabit it. This enormous disparity comes from various factors, including advances in agriculture, medicine, and technology, which have allowed populations to thrive. Imagine all those generations, each contributing to the rich tapestry of human experience. From the first hunter-gatherers to today's bustling megacities, our species has found ways to adapt and survive. Interestingly, while our numbers are soaring now, growth rates have slowed in many parts of the world, leading to intriguing discussions about sustainability and resources. So, as we stand at this monumental 8 billion mark, it's worth pondering how we can responsibly share our home and ensure a bright future for generations to come. Discover the shocking truth behind Nuremberg hangings. The Nuremberg trials, held after World War II, aimed to bring Nazi war criminals to justice. However, an unfortunate twist occurred when the executioner for these trials misrepresented his experience. This misleading information led to improper hangings, which meant that some convicted criminals endured agonizing and prolonged deaths instead of swift executions. The military believed they hired a skilled and seasoned executioner, but his lack of expertise in performing hangings resulted in a tragic series of botched executions. This dark chapter not only tarnished the intended sense of justice, but also raised important questions about the ethics and efficiency of executing war criminals. How could such crucial details slip through the cracks in such a monumental historical event? Hard to believe, but Hawaii almost became its own kingdom. In 1870, a daring faction of Americans proposed a bold initiative to establish the Kingdom of Hawaii, aiming for independence from the United States. Motivated by their desire for self-governance, these leaders aspired to create a nation that honored the island's rich culture and abundant resources, believing that Hawaii could flourish outside of U.S. oversight. Their vision was ambitious, But the movement encountered formidable hurdles such as local dissent and the intricate landscape of politics at the time. As the years rolled on, this dream of sovereignty faced stark realities, ultimately leading to Hawaii's annexation in 1898. This transition from a potential independent kingdom to a U.S. territory dramatically reshaped Hawaii's trajectory, weaving it into the nation's fabric and setting the stage for its later statehood in 1959. The story of Hawaii's independence movement highlights a captivating chapter in American history, filled with questions about identity, culture, and power. What unique path might Hawaii have traversed if the kingdom had been established? You might be shocked to learn that Baikal is ancient. Lake Baikal, nestled in the heart of Siberia, Russia, is not only the world's deepest freshwater lake, but also the oldest, boasting a staggering age of 26 million years. This incredible age means that Baikal has witnessed countless changes on Earth, outliving most civilizations. It plunges to a depth of about 1,742 meters, which is deeper than the height of the Empire State Building. What makes Baikal even more fascinating is its unique ecosystem. It hosts over 1,700 species of plants and animals, with many that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. Among these is the Baikal seal, the world's only freshwater seal species. The lake's pristine waters are remarkably clear, allowing visibility down to around 40 meters, offering breathtaking views of the underwater world. Surrounded by stunning mountains and lush landscapes, Lake Baikal attracts visitors worldwide. Adventurers can kayak its expansive waters, while nature enthusiasts can revel in its rich biodiversity. A visit to this natural wonder reveals not only the Earth's ancient history, but also the incredible beauty of nature. Is it really true that bucks come from deerskins? The slang term bucks for dollars actually has its roots in the early 1700s. Back then, deerskins, also called bucks, were commonly used as a form of trade and informal currency. This unique use of deerskins illustrates how people adapted to their environments and utilized available resources for commerce. Imagine a time when a cask of whiskey could be purchased for just $5. Interestingly, this usage persisted for centuries, highlighting the importance of deer in early American trade. While today we think of dollars as paper currency, the term bucks has survived, reminding us of our trading history. It's fascinating how language evolves and carries bits of history within it. So the next time you whip out your wallet, remember that your dollars have a wild past tied to the great outdoors. Most people don't know this, but dogs have fingerprints. A dog's nose print is as unique as a human fingerprint, making it a fascinating tool for identification. Each dog's nose has a distinct pattern of ridges and creases, similar to the lines we have on our fingers. This uniqueness is so pronounced that some researchers believe nose prints could even be used to identify lost pets, much like how fingerprints help identify people. Just as we might boast about our own fingerprints being one of a kind, every pup out there carries its own special nose pattern. Many pet owners may not realize that they can get their dog's nose print, and it could be a useful method for recovering a missing furry friend. In fact, some animal shelters and organizations are starting to document these prints for identification purposes. So next time you admire your dog's adorable nose, remember it's not just cute, it's a unique identifier that could help them find their way back home. Isn't that incredible? You might be shocked to learn that lobsters were once pests. Believe it or not, before the 18th century, these crustaceans were seen as bottom feeders, not the gourmet treasures we know today. Commonly associated with the muck of the ocean floor, lobsters were often fed to prisoners or even used as fertilizer for crops. It wasn't until the rise of the railways that everything changed. As trains began serving lobsters to travelers, savvy marketers capitalized on their newfound popularity, crafting a narrative that elevated lobsters to a status of luxury. With clever advertising and the association of lobsters with fine dining experiences, they quickly transformed from a common nuisance into a symbol of sophistication. Today, they grace the tables of upscale restaurants and special occasions, making it hard to believe that they once had such a humble beginning. Isn't it fascinating how perceptions can shift over time? Why exactly does Paul Barton play music for elephants? In Thailand, This talented pianist has taken a unique approach to animal care by performing classical music for blind or elderly elephants. These majestic creatures often face challenges due to their age or health issues, leading to stress and anxiety. Barton's soothing melodies create a serene atmosphere, helping these elephants feel calm and connected. His concerts are not just about entertainment. They foster a bond of compassion between humans and animals. The elephants respond to the music in remarkable ways. Some sway gently, while others seem to close their eyes in peaceful enjoyment. Barton's efforts highlight the powerful impact of music on emotional well-being, showing that the arts can play a vital role in animal therapy. As he continues to share his talent, more people are learning about the deep connections we can form with wildlife. Isn't it inspiring how music can bridge the gap between species? What if I told you winter turns the Gulf of Finland into ice? Every year, as the temperatures drop, this stunning body of water transforms into a vast, glistening sheet of ice that stretches as far as the eye can see. This enchanting phenomenon resembles a frozen arm extending from the Baltic Sea, creating a magical landscape. Locals and visitors alike seize the chance to walk across the solid surface, making memories as they enjoy the unique perspectives of the surrounding scenery. Ice skaters carve elegant paths, while families build snowmen and engage in fun winter activities. The stillness of the icy expanse offers a rare moment of tranquility, and the crisp air invigorates even the most seasoned adventurers. As you traverse this winter wonderland, keep an eye out for wildlife, as seals and seabirds also enjoy this chilly habitat. So have you ever dreamed of walking on frozen water? Most people don't know this, but Los Alamos shook in 1963. During a secret underground nuclear test, an astonishing seismic event occurred, registering at 41 meters per second. This test was part of the United States nuclear weapons program, and while it was meant to be contained underground, the shock waves it produced were felt far and wide. Seismologists, scientists who study earthquakes, worked tirelessly to analyze the event, but the exact location of the test site was never found. Imagine a powerful explosion happening beneath the ground, sending ripples through the earth, yet remaining hidden from our eyes. This mysterious incident raises questions about the extent of underground nuclear testing and its impact on our planet. Could there be more hidden tests just waiting to be uncovered? The 1963 Los Alamos event reminds us of the power of science and the secrets that lie beneath our feet. Guess what really drives cycad evolution? A major genetic study has uncovered something surprising about cycads, those fascinating plants often referred to as living fossils. For a long time, many believed these ancient trees had existed in their current form for millions of years, but it turns out they are relatively young, having emerged only 12 million years ago. This revelation reshapes our understanding of plant evolution. It suggests that even species we thought were timeless can still undergo significant changes and adaptations. Cycads flourished during the age of dinosaurs, and today they live in diverse environments, from tropical rainforests to arid landscapes. Their resilience and unique characteristics make them a crucial part of the world's botanical heritage. So why did it take so long for scientists to realize their true age? This discovery opens new doors to studying the complex history of life on Earth. Here's what actually happens when we name the sun and moon. There are no scientifically recognized names for these two essential celestial bodies. While most of us refer to our brightest star as the sun and its illuminating companion as the moon, the terms Sol and Luna often pop up in mythology and language. However, these aren't the official designations astronomers use. The International Astronomical Union, IAU, which oversees the naming conventions for stars, planets, and moons in our universe, keeps things straightforward by simply using the sun and the moon. This approach allows for consistency and clarity, especially when discussing other celestial bodies across solar systems. So despite the poetic allure of their mythological names, in scientific contexts, the sun and moon stick to their uncomplicated titles. Isn't it fascinating how language shapes our understanding of the cosmos? Discover the power of connection in our world. The idea of interconnectedness is more relevant than ever, particularly when we consider how human relationships impact the environment. This concept suggests that our actions and communication with each other can drastically affect global issues like climate change and resource management. When we work together, we can pool our creativity and knowledge to tackle challenges that may seem overwhelming on an individual level. For example, grassroots movements and community initiatives often spring from strong ties among residents, leading to effective solutions that benefit both people and their surroundings. By emphasizing collaborative efforts and open dialogue, we gain a better understanding of our roles in preserving the planet. So how can we strengthen these relationships to create a positive impact on our environment? Can you imagine that lymph nodes swell when fighting infections? Lymph nodes are small, bean-shaped structures packed with immune cells, and they serve as vital checkpoints in your body. When an infection occurs, such as from bacteria or viruses, your lymph nodes spring into action. They become inflamed as the body ramps up efforts to fight off these invaders. This swelling is a sign that your immune system is doing its job, gathering lymphocytes, which are cells that attack pathogens. You might notice this swelling in parts of your neck, armpits, or groin. It's your body's way of signaling that something is off. While it can be uncomfortable, this response is essential for healing. If you find yourself experiencing consistently swollen lymph nodes, it's a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider to make sure everything is functioning as it should. Isn't it fascinating how these tiny nodes play such a big role in our health? Ever thought about why asparagus makes your pee smell? This curious phenomenon is due to a special compound in asparagus called asparagic acid. When your body digests this acid, it breaks down into sulfur-containing chemicals, which can create a strong odor in your urine. Interestingly, not everyone can smell it. This ability to detect the odor is genetic. Some people simply can't sense it at all. But that's not all asparagus has to offer. It's a nutritional powerhouse, packed with valuable vitamins such as A, C, and K, as well as folate and fiber. This makes asparagus not only a tasty addition to meals, but also a fantastic choice for maintaining a healthy diet. So the next time you enjoy asparagus and notice a peculiar scent, remember it's all thanks to that unique compound. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies react to different foods? Starfish have a surprising way to move around. These fascinating creatures use their unique suction cups to travel across ocean floors and rocky surfaces. By alternating water pressure within their tube feet, they can effortlessly glide and adapt to their environment. Each tube foot works like a tiny flexible pump. When a starfish wants to move forward, it contracts the muscles in a specific foot, creating suction that pulls it toward the surface. It can then release that pressure, allowing another foot to push off and propel the starfish further. This method is not only efficient, but it also helps them access food, like mollusks and clams, by prying them open with their feet. The intricate design of their movement system allows them to navigate through various terrains, proving that slow and steady can indeed win the race in the underwater world. Next time you spot a starfish, remember there's a lot more going on beneath their surface than meets the eye. Did you know that Scar was once named Taka? This character from Disney's The Lion King has a rich backstory that adds depth to his villainous persona. Originally called Taka, which means garbage in Swahili, his name hints at the rejection and neglect he faced growing up. Taka was the younger brother of Mufasa, destined for greatness, but he struggled with feelings of inferiority and jealousy. This emotional turmoil laid the groundwork for his transformation into Scar, the fierce and cunning antagonist we know today. The scar across his face serves as a physical representation of his internal conflicts and the darkness that consumes him. The stark contrast between his childhood name and his villainous identity highlights how power, betrayal, and envy can twist one's character. Scar's journey reminds us of the complexities within every villain. Some may start in the shadows, but they can rise to dark prominence, fueled by their own pain. Hard to believe, but convertible furniture is a game changer. This innovative design is all about transforming practical living into stylish comfort. Convertible furniture, like sofa beds and Murphy beds, cleverly combines multiple functions into one piece. Imagine a cozy sofa that easily unfolds into a bed, perfect for guests. With sliding, swiveling, or folding systems, these pieces save valuable space while ensuring that your home remains both functional and attractive. Whether you live in a tiny apartment or just want to maximize space in your home, this kind of furniture offers smart solutions without sacrificing comfort. You can have a stylish living room by day and a restful guest room at night. As we continue to adapt to smaller living spaces, isn't it time we embrace this clever approach to furniture design? Did you know sharks can wink with both eyes? This fascinating fact sets sharks apart from most other fish. Unlike many creatures that only have the ability to move their eyes in a limited range, sharks can actually wink using both their left and right eyelids in unison. This unique ability isn't just for show, it allows them to keep their eyes moist while swimming in salty ocean waters. Sharks, which belong to a group called chondrichthyons, have evolved various adaptations, like this eye-winking skill, to survive in their underwater environments. Their eyelids are more like a protective membrane, helping to shield their eyes from debris and potential threats. As they glide through the water, this special wink can be a secret signal to other sharks or a clever way to maintain visibility. This stunning ability demonstrates the amazing diversity of adaptations found in the animal kingdom. So next time you think about sharks, remember they have a little charm, winking just like us. Here's a wild fact about space pens. Many people believe that NASA splurged on a fancy space pen, while the Russians went with simple pencils. The truth is much different. The space pen was actually invented by Paul Fisher, an American entrepreneur, and NASA purchased it for a mere $2.39 each, not millions. What made Fisher's invention truly remarkable was its unique design that allowed it to write in zero gravity, underwater, and in extreme temperatures ranging from 30 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Fisher's pressurized ink cartridge ensured that astronauts could rely on their writing tools under conditions that would defeat ordinary pens and pencils. This clever solution not only saved money but also improved functionality for space missions. So the next time you hear about the space pen, remember it's not just a fancy gadget, it's a testament to innovative thinking and practicality in the cosmos. Did you know lobsters can live for 50 years? These fascinating creatures are not just delicious, they're also incredibly resilient. Lobsters belong to a group of crustaceans and are known for their ability to regenerate lost claws. If they lose a claw during a fight or due to a predator, they can grow it back over time. This regeneration process shows just how adaptable lobsters are, allowing them to survive in a world full of challenges. Lobsters grow slowly, which contributes to their long lifespan, and they can be found in oceans all around the world, mostly in colder waters. Interestingly, the age of a lobster can often be determined by examining the growth rings on their shells, similar to how we age a tree by counting its rings. This remarkable ability to live decades longer than many other sea creatures makes them stand out in the animal kingdom. So the next time you see a lobster, remember that it could have lived through decades of ocean changes and challenges. What an extraordinary life. Brace for surprises in the Arctic region. This shocking statement highlights the growing tensions anticipated in the Arctic due to climate change. As temperatures rise, ice melts, revealing new sea routes and valuable resources like oil and minerals. Countries like Russia, Canada, and the United States are eyeing this region fiercely, leading to potential disputes over territory and resources. The Arctic, often considered a pristine wilderness, is becoming a hotspot for geopolitical conflict. There are concerns about environmental impact as industrial activity increases, and local communities fear losing their way of life. In an upcoming video, experts will delve into the many surprising facts surrounding this issue and the possible implications for global politics. Understanding these developments is crucial, as they could reshape international relations and influence how nations behave in this fragile environment. Are we ready for this chilly conflict? Did you know what really powers the universe? It's dark energy. This mysterious force is responsible for the accelerating expansion of the cosmos, and yet scientists know very little about it. In fact, dark energy makes up about 68% of the total energy content of the universe, according to various cosmological studies. Imagine that. Most of everything around us, stars, galaxies, and planets, are just a tiny fraction of what exists. Scientists discovered dark energy in the late 1990s when they observed distant supernovae. These exploding stars appeared dimmer than expected, signaling that the universe was expanding faster than anyone had predicted. The idea of dark energy poses numerous questions for physicists and astronomers. Is it a fundamental property of space? Or maybe it's a new force we haven't yet accounted for? Understanding dark energy could lead to breakthroughs in our grasp of the universe's fate and its ultimate fate. Could our reality be just a shadow of something much larger? The more we learn, the more exciting the mysteries of the cosmos become. Did you know about the amazing pistol shrimp? This fascinating creature, also known as the alpheid shrimp, has a remarkable talent that makes it stand out in the ocean. With its specially modified claw, this tiny shrimp can snap it shut at lightning speed, creating a powerful cavitation bubble. When this bubble collapses, it generates an explosion of sound and heat, reaching speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. The shock wave produced by this explosive action not only stuns prey, but can even break glass. Pistol shrimp use this skill not just for hunting, but also for communication and defense. Their unique ability highlights the incredible adaptations found in nature. Imagine a shrimp packing such a punch. It's like something straight out of a superhero movie. How do you think these tiny creatures evolved such an extraordinary power? Why is Hyperion the tallest living tree? Situated in California's majestic national park, Hyperion stands as a remarkable sequoia tree, towering at an astonishing 329 feet. This giant tree is not just a little taller than your average redwood. It's a whopping 65 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty. Imagine that! Hyperion is part of the coast redwoods, known for their impressive heights and durability. This tree's location remains a closely guarded secret to protect it from damage, but its impressive stature makes it a living testament to nature's extraordinary capabilities. These trees thrive in the foggy coastal climate of California, where they benefit from the moisture and nutrient-rich soil. You might wonder how long it took Hyperion to grow to such staggering heights. Well, these trees can live for over 2,000 years, so Hyperion has had plenty of time to reach for the sky. Isn't it fascinating to think about how much history this tree has witnessed? Hyperion stands not only as a natural wonder, but also as a reminder of the importance of conservation efforts in protecting these ancient giants. Can you imagine 150 million people named Muhammad? This astounding number makes Muhammad the most popular name worldwide. The reason behind this widespread naming trend is deeply rooted in the Muslim tradition, where many families choose to name their firstborn sons after the Prophet Muhammad, a significant figure in Islam. By honoring the Prophet, parents express their faith and admiration, creating a powerful connection to their beliefs. This cultural practice not only highlights the respect for Muhammad in the Muslim world, but also demonstrates how traditions can shape naming patterns across generations. The name Muhammad is not just prevalent in one country, it spans continents, with families across Africa, Asia, and beyond embracing this cherished name. With millions of men carrying the name, it undoubtedly plays a vital role in shaping identity and cultural heritage for countless families. Isn't it fascinating how one name can unite so many people? Can you believe a new year brings fresh traditions? As we usher in January, many cultures around the world celebrate the arrival of a new year with unique customs and vibrant festivities. For instance, in Spain, locals eat 12 grapes at midnight, one for each chime of the clock, to ensure good luck in the coming year. Meanwhile, in Japan, families might visit a shrine during the first days of January to pray for health and happiness. These traditions aren't just about fun, they symbolize hope and renewal. The excitement of turning the page on the calendar creates a sense of community, sparking conversations about goals and aspirations. Schools and local organizations often launch new initiatives to promote learning and growth, reflecting the spirit of this fresh start. What new adventures and resolutions are on your list this year? Embracing these customs helps connect us to our history and roots, while inspiring us to look forward in excitement. With each new year, we not only celebrate time, but also the shared experiences that bring us together. Did you know Africa has over 2,000 languages? This incredible continent is home to 54 diverse countries, each filled with unique cultures and traditions. From the bustling markets of Nigeria to the serene landscapes of Madagascar, the rich tapestry of languages reflects Africa's vast history and social dynamics. Languages like Swahili, Arabic, and Zulu are just a few among the multitudes spoken across the continent. Each language tells its own story, expressing the values, beliefs, and experiences of its people. You might be surprised to learn that many African nations embrace multilingualism, where a person might fluently speak several languages. This not only helps in daily communication, but also fosters a sense of community and cultural exchange. The linguistic diversity is a vital part of Africa's identity, as it connects people to their heritage and history. So next time you think about Africa, remember it's not just a single story, it's a vibrant mosaic of voices and languages that brings the continent to life. Ever thought about why moissanite shines so bright? Moissanite, a unique gemstone first discovered in a meteorite crater, is gaining popularity in the jewelry world for its stunning brilliance and incredible hardness. While it's almost as tough as diamonds, moissanite stands out with a sparkle that many say surpasses that of its traditional counterpart. What makes moissanite even more appealing is that most of the moissanite available today is lab-created. This not only ensures a steady supply, but also makes it a more sustainable choice for those concerned about the environmental impact of diamond mining. Lab-created moissanite carries the same physical and optical properties as naturally occurring gems, but without the ethical dilemmas. So whether you're looking for an engagement ring or just a beautiful piece of jewelry, moissanite offers a dazzling option that shines just as bright, if not brighter, than diamonds. Curious about your cat's paw preference? A fascinating 2009 study revealed that most female cats tend to show a preference for using their right paw, while male cats often lean towards their left. This intriguing finding suggests a potential connection between a cat's gender and its pawedness. Researchers believe that testosterone levels in male cats might influence their tendency to favor the left paw, while female cats, often exhibiting more right-pawed behavior, might not experience the same hormonal effects. This gender-based difference in paw preference not only sheds light on the unique behaviors of our feline friends, but also opens the door to understanding how biology can affect everyday activities in animals. So next time you see your cat reaching for something, take a moment to wonder which paw it prefers, right or left. It just might give you insights into their biology. Guess what really drives Oscar winners? In 2011, The Artist made history as the last black and white film to snag an Oscar. This charming film, directed by Michael Hazanavicius, is a delightful nod to the silent film era and beautifully captures the transition to talkies. It stood out in an industry where bright colors and CGI reigned supreme, making its achievement even more remarkable. The Academy Awards often favor visually stunning movies that pop off the screen, so it's intriguing to see a film that relies on nostalgia and simplicity win such a prestigious award. The Artist not only reminded audiences of the magic of early cinema, but also proved that powerful storytelling can shine through regardless of visual trends. As technology keeps pushing the boundaries of filmmaking, will we see more gems like this that embrace old-school styles in the future? Is it really true that turkey vultures can smell death? Yes, and that's what makes these remarkable birds stand out. Unlike most birds that primarily use their keen eyesight to spot food, turkey vultures rely on their extraordinary sense of smell. They can detect the pungent scent of rotting meat from miles away. This unique ability allows them to find meals that other scavengers might miss. Their olfactory receptors are highly developed, much more so than those of many bird species, making them expert foragers. When they soar overhead, their noses are finely tuned to catch even the faintest whiff of carrion on the breeze. As a result, turkey vultures play an essential role in the ecosystem by consuming dead animals, which helps to prevent the spread of disease. So next time you see these birds gliding in the sky, remember how their incredible sense of smell guides them to their next meal. This might surprise you. Taste buds have a short life. Did you know that our taste buds only live for about 7 to 10 days? That's right. These tiny sensory structures help us enjoy flavors, but they don't last long. While most people think taste buds are just on the tongue, they actually appear in several surprising places. You can find them on the roof of the mouth, in the throat, and even on the epiglottis, which is the flap that covers the windpipe when we swallow. So how do we keep tasting delicious foods? Our bodies are always making new taste buds to replace the old ones, ensuring that our sense of taste stays sharp. This regeneration means that we can continuously enjoy our favorite foods, from sweet desserts to savory dishes, without missing a beat. Next time you savor a meal, remember how quickly your taste buds are working to bring you that burst of flavor. Believe it or not, ducks have wild mating strategies. Male ducks, known as drakes, can be surprisingly aggressive during mating season. Sometimes they even form gangs that may harass female ducks, causing harm in their quest for mating rights. In an amazing twist of evolution, female ducks have developed corkscrew-shaped reproductive tracts with dead ends. This unique design helps them control which males get to fertilize their eggs. When a female encounters multiple male suitors, she can choose to block or allow entry based on her preferences. This fascinating situation showcases the balance of power in the animal kingdom and highlights the brilliant adaptations animals can develop in response to challenges. So next time you see a duck, think about the clever strategies at play in their world of love and survival. Have you ever seen sound in action? In 2024, scientists made a huge leap forward with the introduction of the sonic visualizer. This incredible device revolutionizes how we perceive sound by turning sound waves into stunning, colorful light patterns. For individuals who are deaf or hard of hearing, this means they can experience music and speech in a whole new way. By converting audio signals into visual displays, the sonic visualizer bridges sensory gaps, allowing users to see sounds that many of us take for granted. Imagine walking into a room where music is playing, and instead of just hearing the notes, you can watch them dance in waves of color and light. This technology doesn't only help with communication, it sparks creativity too. Artists and musicians are already experimenting with how they can use these visualizations in their work, creating artworks and performances that are immersive and multisensory. As this technology develops, it promises to inspire more innovative ways for us to connect, communicate, and celebrate the beauty of sound. What other amazing things could we discover next? Believe it or not, dogs see fewer colors than we do. Their vision is primarily tuned to blues and yellows, meaning that a bright red ball might look more like a dull gray or brown to them. This limited color vision doesn't stop our furry friends from enjoying playtime with colorful toys, as they rely on other senses like smell and movement. While gadgets like color filters can make the world clearer, dogs have evolved this way to help them hunt and navigate their surroundings. Interestingly, despite their muted perception of reds and greens, dogs still find joy in playing with bright objects, engaging with their humans, and exploring the world. Their enthusiasm shines through, regardless of color. So next time you toss a red toy for your pup, just remember it may not look as vibrant to them, but the fun is all that matters. Why are elephants and manatees related? These incredible creatures, the African elephant and the manatee, share a fascinating common ancestry. They belong to the Afrotheria clade, a diverse group of mammals that first evolved in Africa millions of years ago. This clade not only includes these two animals, but also various other unique mammals like hyraxes and aardvarks. Despite their vastly different appearances and habitats, one roams the savannas and forests, while the other glides through rivers and coastal waters, they show us what evolutionary relationships can look like. Scientists believe that the ancestors of both elephants and manatees were small, furry creatures that lived long ago in Africa, and over time, they diverged into the forms we see today. This means that every time you see a gigantic elephant or a gentle manatee, you're witnessing a part of Earth's remarkable evolutionary tale. Isn't it amazing how the animal kingdom is interconnected in such unexpected ways? Is it really true that some cultures honor the dead like this? In many societies around the world, such as the Dinka people of the southwestern United States and some indigenous groups in Australia, the death of an individual is treated with profound respect and solemnity. Tradition dictates that the body must be buried, whole and intact, as it remains sacred even after life is ended. This belief comes from spiritual understandings that the body houses the soul, and disturbing it could disrupt the person's journey in the afterlife. For centuries, these practices have been maintained to honor ancestors and ensure they are treated with dignity. Funerary rituals may vary widely, but the central theme remains the same: preserving the integrity of the deceased. This dedication to respectful burial reflects a deep cultural connection to life, death, and the invisible journeys that follow. How fascinating is it that such traditions endure through generations? Did you know Edith Wilson shaped history too? After Woodrow Wilson suffered a debilitating stroke in 1919, his wife, Edith Wilson, stepped into an unexpected role that would forever change the perception of presidential power. As her husband struggled with his health, she emerged as a de facto president, managing his schedule and even controlling access to him. Many historians argue that she acted as a key decision-maker during this crucial period, filtering information and conveying messages that aligned with her husband's policies. While she publicly maintained the facade of the traditional First Lady, behind the scenes she became an influential political figure, advocating for Wilson's agenda, including the League of Nations, which sought to promote global peace. Her involvement raised questions about the limits of presidential authority and the role of spouses in political affairs. Edith's unique position sheds light on how power dynamics can shift unexpectedly, inviting us to reconsider who really influences decisions in high office. Could her story change how we view the history of leadership? Can machines recreate Shakespeare's works with infinite time? The theorem of infinitesimals proposes just that. Imagine giving a machine unlimited time to work. In theory, it could eventually produce every play and sonnet penned by the legendary William Shakespeare. This fascinating idea has intrigued mathematicians and scientists alike, sparking experiments in our real world. Researchers tested this theorem, but they had to set a time limit for practical reasons. While the results were impressive, the machines couldn't replicate Shakespeare's genius in the available time. The theorem plays with the concept of infinity, suggesting that given enough time, even a machine could stumble upon the exact combination of words that form Shakespeare's intricate phrases. This raises several questions about creativity, intelligence, and the limits of technology. Could future advancements change the story? As machines become smarter, how close can they get to human creativity? The interplay between time, chance, and creativity continues to inspire curiosity. Most people don't know this, but rivers can be red. The Tinto River in Huelva, Spain, is famous for its striking reddish hue, a result of high levels of heavy metals and acidity. This unusual color comes from the sulfur-rich minerals in the area, which create an environment that might seem unwelcoming. Yet despite these extreme conditions, the Tinto River is a thriving habitat for extremophiles, microorganisms that have adapted to survive where most life cannot. These tiny survivors find ways to flourish in the river's harsh environment, showcasing nature's incredible resilience. The river's unique chemistry not only makes it a sight to behold, but also a fascinating topic for scientists studying life in extreme conditions. Have you ever seen a river that looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie? Ever thought carrots could turn your skin orange? It's surprisingly true that consuming large amounts of carrots can lead to a condition known as carotenemia. This happens because carrots are packed with beta-carotene, a pigment that gives them their vibrant color. When you eat too many carrots, the beta-carotene begins to accumulate in your body and can tint your skin an orange hue. This condition is generally harmless and usually goes away after reducing carrot intake. It's a fascinating example of how our diet impacts our appearance, truly illustrating the old saying, "You are what you eat." While most people need to eat an overwhelming amount of carrots for this to happen, think about several pounds each day. It's a good reminder of how important moderation is in our nutrition. So while carrots are healthy and delicious, it might be wise to balance them with other colorful veggies. Have you ever noticed this unexpected skin change from your favorite snacks? Did you know that bird's nest soup is a delicacy? This unique dish, popular in China and Southeast Asia, dazzles diners with its strange yet fascinating ingredient. the nests of cave-dwelling birds, mainly swiftlets. These nests, made from the bird's saliva, are highly sought after for their gelatinous texture and subtle flavor. Cooking the nests transforms them into a translucent soup that many believe has health benefits, including boosting the immune system and improving skin complexion. Harvesting these nests is a remarkable process, often done in treacherous cave environments, as collectors must be skilled climbers. The nests are then cleaned and prepared, sometimes served in broth or sweetened with sugar. Though it can be quite expensive, with a kilogram costing thousands of dollars, many enjoy bird's nest soup as a luxurious treat during special occasions. So would you take a sip of this unique soup? Have you ever seen a golden lion tamarin? This striking little primate, native to Brazil, sports a breathtaking golden mane that gives it a royal appearance. Measuring around 12 to 16 inches long, not counting its impressive tail, the golden lion tamarin is truly a standout in the animal kingdom. Unfortunately, these adorable creatures face a serious threat: habitat destruction. As forests are cut down for agriculture and urban development, this unique species is losing its home at an alarming rate. Without immediate conservation efforts, their population may dwindle, pushing them closer to extinction. Fortunately, conservationists are stepping up to the plate, working to protect their rainforest habitat and raise awareness about their plight. By supporting these initiatives, we can help ensure the survival of this remarkable primate and its vibrant ecosystem. Imagine a future where the golden lion tamarin thrives in its natural environment. What can you do to help protect these amazing animals? Did you know the Atacama Desert rarely sees rain? This remarkable place, located in northern Chile, is celebrated as one of the driest spots on Earth. In fact, some regions within the desert have never recorded any rainfall. This astonishing aridity is due to the Andes Mountains blocking moisture from the ocean, creating a barrier that prevents clouds from moving inland. As a result, the Atacama is often referred to as a no water allowed zone. Despite its harsh conditions, life finds a way to thrive here. Unique plants like the resilient purple-flowered loretta and certain hardy animals have adapted to survive with minimal water, showcasing nature's incredible resilience. The Atacama's stark beauty, with its vast landscapes and salt flats, attracts scientists and tourists alike, eager to explore its extraterrestrial-like terrain. Isn't it fascinating how life persists in such an extreme environment? Prepare to be amazed by P.T. Barnum's clever trick. In the 19th century, the legendary showman P.T. Barnum knew how to keep his audiences engaged and entertained. He came up with an ingenious way to manage the crowd flow at his exhibits by placing signs that said, "This way to the egress." The catch? Most visitors had no idea that egress actually meant exit. Instead of leading them to more astonishing displays, Barnum's signs guided unsuspecting attendees right outside. This clever play on words turned into a delightful surprise for many as they found themselves leaving instead of feasting their eyes on more wonders. Barnum's strategy highlights his understanding of human curiosity. It lured people in, only to send them on their way, keeping his show running smoothly. Imagine the looks on their faces when they realized they had fallen for this trick. What a brilliant way to manage a crowd. You might be shocked to learn that all gold fits here. Did you know all the gold ever mined throughout history could fit into just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools? That's about 187,000 metric tons of shiny treasure. Despite how valuable gold is, it's a surprisingly limited resource. Experts believe there could still be around 57,000 metric tons of gold waiting to be discovered, hidden beneath the Earth's surface. The largest portions of gold production come from countries like China, Australia, and South Africa. This means that while gold dazzles and captivates us, it remains rare and precious. Imagine how much less we'd see of gold if it were spread out instead of stacked up in just a few places. So next time you see a gold ring or a shiny coin, remember that all the gold ever found can fit into such a small space. How incredible is that? Most people don't know this, but Great Wall history is fascinating. The construction of the Great Wall of China is not just an ancient structure, It reflects the incredible dedication of many generations over 22 centuries. Beginning in the 7th century BC, various imperial dynasties like the Qin, Han, and Ming made significant contributions to this colossal project, building and rebuilding sections to protect against invasions. This means the wall we see today is a patchwork of different styles and materials, stretching over an astonishing 12,000 miles, 20,000 kilometers. Envision laborers toiling under tough conditions, using stones, earth, and even sticky rice in mortar to hold everything together. The wall is more than a defensive barrier. It symbolizes the strength and resilience of the Chinese people throughout history. Why do you think this monumental achievement captures the imagination of so many today? Believe it or not, the Hanja Nuntachi is massive. This extraordinary sword measures about 15.2 feet in length and weighs a staggering 165 pounds, making it one of the largest swords in the world. Crafted in Japan during the Edo period, the Hanja Nuntachi was not designed for battle like most swords. Instead, it served a spiritual purpose, symbolizing the repulsion of evil and encouraging a peaceful society. Imagine someone wielding a blade that stretches longer than a car and weighs as much as a hefty person. The craftsmanship involved in creating such a monumental weapon showcases the artistry and skill of Japanese swordsmiths. While you might think of swords as instruments of war, this majestic blade reflects a different philosophy, focusing on harmony and protection. Today, the Hanja Nuntachi stands as a historical artifact, reminding us of Japan's rich cultural history and the deeper meanings behind its traditions. What do you think about a sword meant for peace instead of battle? Can you believe Bill Nye's amazing achievements in science? Bill Nye, the beloved figure known as the Science Guy, has made quite an impact in the world of science education. With a formal license in science, he blends knowledge with a flair for entertaining audiences. This unique approach has ignited interest in science among people of all ages, making complex topics accessible and fun. His efforts didn't go unnoticed, as he has received 3 honorary doctorates, acknowledging his dedication and contributions. These accolades reflect his commitment to promoting scientific thinking and curiosity, driving home the importance of understanding the world around us. From his popular television show to numerous public speaking engagements, Bill continues to inspire future generations to explore science. His charisma and expertise not only entertain, but also empower viewers to ask questions and seek answers. Have you ever wondered how one person can change so many lives through science? Bill Nye demonstrates that when you mix passion with education, the results can be revolutionary. Prepare to be amazed by bloodhound tracking skills. These incredible dogs have a unique talent for following scent trails, allowing them to track scents that are over 300 hours old. Yes, you heard that right. Bloodhounds can accurately pinpoint smells that are more than 12 days old. This extraordinary ability comes from their keen sense of smell, which is about 40 times better than that of an average dog. Bloodhounds have around 300 million scent receptors in their noses, giving them the upper hand in detecting even the faintest of odors. This is why they are often used in search and rescue missions, criminal investigations, and even in locating missing persons. When a bloodhound is on the case, they can sniff out not just the trail of the person, but also the direction they took. Isn't it fascinating how nature has equipped these dogs with such incredible skills? Guess what really drives football's global popularity? The term football was first used in England in the late 19th century, referring to various forms of the game played across Europe. Early versions included rugby and association football, which eventually evolved into what we know as soccer and American football today. While Americans adopted the term football for their own version of the game, it created a fun confusion among fans worldwide. In essence, the beautiful game, with its rich history, has united cities and countries, turning local teams into global brands. As soccer gained momentum, it also paved the way for the FIFA World Cup, a spectacular event that attracts billions of viewers. Now, football isn't just a game, it's a cultural phenomenon that brings people together, sparking passions and rivalries everywhere. So next time you hear football, remember its English roots and how it's connected the world, paving the way for both sport and community. Surprisingly, it's a fact that ginkgo trees are ancient survivors. This remarkable species has a lineage that stretches back an incredible 270 million years, making it one of the oldest living tree types on our planet. Imagine a tree that has witnessed the rise and fall of dinosaurs and survived multiple mass extinctions. The ginkgo, often called a botanical time traveler, thrived even after events that wiped out countless other species. Its unique fan-shaped leaves and ability to adapt to urban environments make it a favorite in city parks and along streets. What's truly fascinating is that ginkgo trees are not only tough but also resilient, bouncing back even after severe pollution or harsh conditions. So next time you see one, remember that you're looking at a living piece of history, a true testament to nature's ability to endure. How incredible is that? Here's a wild fact about Leonardo da Vinci. Long before the first airplane took to the skies, the brilliant mind of Leonardo da Vinci was dreaming of flight. In the late 1400s, he sketched designs for what he called a flying machine, inspired by nature and the graceful movements of birds. His imaginative concepts included a device resembling a helicopter called the aerial screw and a glider model with wings similar to a bat's. These designs were remarkably advanced for his time, showcasing his deep understanding of mechanics and aerodynamics. Despite not having the technology to construct a working model, Da Vinci's vision laid the groundwork for future aviators. His notebooks, filled with sketches and theories, reflect a creative genius who understood the possibilities of human flight nearly 500 years before the Wright brothers finally made it a reality. Can you imagine what Da Vinci would think of today's aircraft? Here's a wild fact about the most expensive car. The Rolls-Royce La Rose Noir Droptail has made headlines for being more than just a luxury automobile. It carries a staggering price tag of over $30 million. This extraordinary vehicle is a masterpiece of design and craftsmanship, showcasing the pinnacle of automotive engineering. Each La Rose Noir is uniquely tailored to its owner, reflecting personal tastes and styles, which contributes to its eye-watering price. Beyond its beautiful exterior, the car features an intricate interior adorned with the finest materials, including leather, wood, and metal accents. The drop-tail design is not just about aesthetics. It allows for a dramatic, sweeping profile that turns heads wherever it goes. Rolls-Royce has a long reputation for creating bespoke vehicles, and the La Rose Noir truly embodies this spirit. With a combination of rarity, luxury, and innovation, it's no wonder many consider it the ultimate status symbol. What makes this car worth so much? Can you imagine Lincoln's haunting premonition before his death? Just 3 nights before his assassination, President Abraham Lincoln had a recurring dream about his own death, as revealed by his bodyguard Crook. In this eerie dream, he witnessed himself lying in a coffin, surrounded by sorrowful figures. Despite the unsettling vision and Crook's warnings about potential danger, Lincoln chose to attend Ford's Theater on the fatal evening of April 14, 1865. His decision has sparked questions about fate and intuition. Many historians ponder why, armed with such a foreboding premonition, he did not take precautions or cancel his plans. This incident highlights the complexities of Lincoln's character. He was a man deeply engaged with the Union's fate, yet seemingly oblivious to his own peril. The intertwining of his dreams with his tragic fate underscores the mysterious relationship between intuition and reality. Could it have been a mere coincidence, or did Lincoln sense the weight of his struggle against time and shadows that threatened his life? Can you imagine that garlic oil repels people? Garlic oil has a reputation for more than just its strong, pungent scent. It's become a unique social tool. Often described as smelling like a haunted kitchen, its aroma can be quite polarizing. For those who enjoy its health benefits, garlic oil can support heart health and boost the immune system. However, many introverts and individuals seeking quiet prefer it for another reason: its astonishing ability to keep social interactions at bay. When applied to the skin, the garlic oil scent can be so potent that people may take a step back, giving the wearer a little extra personal space. It's almost like an invisible barrier that helps one avoid unwanted conversations or mingling at crowded gatherings. So whether you love the taste of garlic or just want some alone time, This funky oil offers more than meets the eye. Let's uncover the truth about farts. Did you know that farts can be quite a fascinating topic? You might think they're just embarrassing moments, but the science behind them is surprisingly interesting. When we eat, our body breaks down food, and some of that food gets fermented by bacteria in our intestines. This fermentation produces gas, which mixes with air to create that unmistakable smell we often try to avoid. On average, humans release gas enough to fill a party balloon every day. That's about 14 to 23 times a day for most people. While the odor might not be pleasant, it's a normal part of digestion. Each person's fart can vary based on their diet and gut health, leading to a rich diversity in smells among friends and family. So the next time you hear a fart, remember, it's just a natural process happening inside your body. Here's a wild fact about honeybees' speed. Did you know that these amazing insects can buzz along at 24 kilometers per hour? That's surprisingly quicker than many kids pedaling their bicycles. Honeybees aren't just known for producing sweet honey. They play a crucial role in pollination, helping our plants grow and produce fruit. When in flight, their tiny bodies and strong wings allow them to zip around flowers efficiently, collecting nectar and pollen. This speed helps them escape predators and find food quickly, ensuring they can return safely to their hives. Imagine racing a honeybee. You might need to pedal hard to keep up. With their remarkable speed and essential work in ecosystems, honeybees truly are small wonders of nature. So the next time you see one buzzing by, remember that it's not just about honey, it's also about speed and survival. Did you know some animals drink tree blood? This unusual feeding behavior is seen in creatures like the sap-sucking caterpillar, which makes tiny cuts on trees to access the nutrient-rich fluid known as sap. The caterpillar has a unique way of surviving in its environment. It pierces the bark, creating small openings that let the sap flow freely. The sap is full of sugars and proteins, making it a perfect meal for these hungry insects. This method of feeding isn't just about hunger. It allows them to avoid competition with other herbivores that might rely on the same plants. By drinking sap, they can thrive where others cannot. It's fascinating to think about how life adapts in such clever ways, isn't it? Research continues to uncover the astonishing interactions between animals and plants in nature. Did you know India gave birth to 4 major religions? India is a unique and vibrant tapestry of beliefs and traditions, being the birthplace of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. Each of these religions has its own rich history and practices, shaping the country's culture and philosophy for thousands of years. Hinduism, with its diverse deities and rituals, is one of the oldest religions in the world. Buddhism emerged in the 5th century BCE, founded by Siddhartha Gautama, who sought to find a path to enlightenment. Jainism, emphasizing nonviolence and truth, promotes harmony with all living beings. Sikhism, founded in the 15th century, focuses on devotion to one God and community service. Beyond these 4, India is also home to followers of Islam, Christianity, Zoroastrianism, and other faiths, making it one of the world's most religiously diverse nations. This colorful mix allows for a fascinating exchange of ideas and practices, fostering unity and coexistence. How does this diversity influence daily life in India? Did you know Earth's water is 4.6 billion years old? This astonishing fact highlights just how ancient and resilient our planet's water supply really is. Scientists believe that the water we drink, swim in, and rely on for agriculture has been around for most of Earth's history. This longevity shows that water has played a critical role in sustaining life through countless changes, from icy epochs to fiery volcanic eruptions. Despite its age, our water supply is incredibly precious and fragile. Understanding its age helps us appreciate the importance of protecting water sources today so they remain available for future generations. Climate change, pollution, and over-extraction are all threats to this vital resource. If we're not careful, we could jeopardize access to clean water for years to come. By learning more about how old and essential our water is, we can take meaningful steps to preserve it. So let's be mindful about our water usage and make choices that protect this ancient, life-giving resource. Are we ready to safeguard it for the future? Meet the elephant mosquito, a surprising ally for nature. This striking insect, known for its impressive size and vibrant colors, is not the villain you might expect. Unlike many of its mosquito relatives, the elephant mosquito doesn't bite or transmit diseases, making it a non-threatening presence in our environment. Instead, this fascinating creature plays a vital role in our ecosystem by preying on the larvae of other mosquitoes. By doing so, it helps control mosquito populations and maintain a natural balance in wetlands and along rivers. You can often find these majestic mosquitoes in areas where they can thrive, such as near stagnant water. While they sparkle with colors ranging from bright greens to brilliant blues, their beauty comes with a purpose. They contribute to a healthier environment by reducing the numbers of pesky mosquitoes that can disrupt our outdoor enjoyment. Next time you spot one of these large, colorful insects buzzing around, remember they're working hard behind the scenes to keep nature in harmony. What other hidden helpers are out there? Let's uncover the truth about the Gold Reserve Act. In 1934, the United States implemented the Gold Reserve Act, a significant law that changed how Americans could own gold. This bold move prohibited most private ownership of gold, meaning citizens had to sell their gold to the government. The idea behind the act was to stabilize the economy during the Great Depression, as gold was seen as a secure way to back the dollar. For over 4 decades, ordinary people lost the ability to freely trade or keep gold, which felt like a loss of personal freedom. It wasn't until 1975 that gold ownership restrictions were lifted, allowing Americans to buy, sell, and trade gold without government intervention. This freedom reignited interest in gold as both an investment and a symbol of wealth. Can you imagine living in a time when the shiny metal was strictly off-limits? Prepare to be amazed by the Mongolian deathworm. In the vast and arid Gobi Desert, a fascinating legend persists about a creature feared by many, the Mongolian deathworm. Locals claim this mysterious worm can deliver powerful electric shocks to its prey, which seems quite extraordinary. Described as a large, fat, and reddish creature, it supposedly lurks beneath the sand, waiting for unsuspecting victims. While scientists are skeptical and have yet to find evidence of its existence, the tales continue to capture the imagination of adventurers and folklore enthusiasts alike. Some even suggest it could be a rare species of worm with unknown abilities. Whether it's the stuff of legends or an undiscovered creature, the Mongolian deathworm reminds us of the rich tapestry of beliefs that color our understanding of nature. What other hidden wonders might be out there waiting to be discovered? Yuma shines as the sunniest place on Earth. This remarkable city in Arizona basks in a stunning 4,015 hours of sunshine every year, making it a must-visit for sun lovers. With clear skies on 92% of its days, Yuma has earned the title of the sunniest place in the world, according to data from the World Health Organization. Imagine a place where you rarely see a cloud. Residents and tourists alike enjoy countless outdoor activities thanks to the abundant sunshine, from hiking and biking to relaxing by the Colorado River. This bright weather also contributes to Yuma's agriculture, as the area produces a significant amount of vegetables, fruits, and flowers, all thriving in the warm sun. The town celebrates its sunny reputation with festivals and events that highlight its unique climate and vibrant culture. Whether you're looking to escape the cold or simply soak up some rays, Yuma offers the ultimate sunny getaway. So are you ready to experience endless sunshine in Yuma? Did you know Liza Koshy started as a YouTuber? This might surprise you. Liza, known for her funny and vibrant skits, originally gained fame on YouTube. Her unique style and lively personality captured millions of fans, making her one of the platform's most recognizable stars. But she didn't stop there. Liza took a bold step into acting and showcased her talent in the comedy series Liza on Demand, where she plays a character navigating the ups and downs of a gig economy. This transition shows her versatility and ambition, proving she can excel in both digital entertainment and traditional acting. Liza's journey from YouTube to television inspires countless creators and fans, demonstrating that with hard work and creativity, you can reinvent yourself and reach new heights. What will she conquer next? Have you ever wondered why we never see the moon's far side? This fascinating phenomenon is due to the moon's synchronous rotation with Earth. This means that the moon takes the same amount of time to rotate on its axis as it does to orbit our planet, about 27.3 days. As a result, the same side of the moon always faces us, while the other side remains hidden. This part, often called the dark side of the moon, isn't actually dark, as it receives sunlight just like the side we see. The far side features mountains, craters, and vast plains, but remained mysterious until the Soviet spacecraft Luna 3 captured images of it in 1959. Interestingly, this unique rotation allows both Earth and Moon to experience less tidal force, maintaining a stable and harmonious relationship. So the next time you gaze at the moon, remember the hidden world lurking just out of sight. Let's uncover the truth about Hiroto Ogiwara's incredible jump. In 2025, during the X Games Aspen, Hiroto Ogiwara made headlines by landing a jaw-dropping jump that was equivalent to 2,340 grades, which is like performing an astonishing 6.5 turns while airborne. This remarkable achievement places him in the record books as the first snowboarder to pull off this extraordinary feat. The crowd erupted with excitement as he soared through the air, showcasing not just his skill, but also an incredible level of precision. Each twist and turn of his body earned him roaring applause from both judges and spectators, who could hardly believe their eyes. Snowboarding is a sport filled with incredible tricks, but Ogiwara's performance took it to new heights. Literally, his groundbreaking jump not only exemplifies the spirit of innovation in winter sports, but also inspires aspiring athletes everywhere. What drives someone to push the limits like this? One thing's for sure, his historic leap will be remembered as a shining moment in the world of snowboarding.